Welcome back, fellow Spider-Man Marvel Legends collectors. This is Solid Dave Snake, continuing Marvel Legends May here on my YouTube channel, and also continuing the ongoing Spider-Man Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Sandman series reviews with a look at the Spider-Man UK. And for me, this is one of those action figures that I normally would have skipped in a line. However, I did want to make the Build-A-Figure, so you have to get all the figures. And even though I didn't personally want this action figure, just because I'm not that familiar with the character really, and I think so many Spider-Man action figures get made anyhow. But it is a nice figure overall. It's a brand new body mold, and he did not come with any accessories except for the Build-A-Figure piece. So let's just jump right into him and take a look at this new mold here. Now his head is new, and I mean it's, you know, pretty basic Spider-Man head. However, it is really nice line work with the black webbing, and his eyes are actually sculpted on. So that actually gives it some nice depth. So very nice head sculpt. And of course this new body mold is a bigger type body. And it has a very nice paint job to it. The spider outfit in kind of the British flag look to the uniform. It turned out real nice. It's a little choppier on the back here. A little piece of the red in the spider missing, where you can see the blue underneath, the blue plastic. And if I have any complaints about this body mold, it is that there is some huge gappage here. And I'll go over it with the articulation, but where you can see the gaps, it kind of hooks right here on the shoulder and doesn't let you go past that point where it hits right here. You have to kind of have it turned right. So maybe they can fix that or alter that for future uses of this body mold, but all in all, I love the muscular look to this body mold. It's definitely unique. Spidey's hands came out in this outfit. It's just the fingertips that have that classic Spider-Man outfit look to it. And there is a lot of wrinkling going on with this fabric type look to the outfit. You can especially notice it back here on his lower back, and especially on his butt. You can see where the wrinkles in the fabric are. And that look continues down on the legs as well. Notice wrinkles in the fabric and the muscle tone underneath. Very wrinkled on the inside of the knees here and the outside. So overall, I do like this new body mold, and the articulation for it is really good, except for the point at the shoulders, which I kind of already showed you. But let's go over all the articulation from head to toe now. His head is on a ball joint and a hinge, which you can rotate 360 degrees. Look how far down and very far back. No head pivot there though. Slightly, a little bit of tilt. And at the shoulders, like I said, if you have it where it's straight up and down and you try to hinge there at the shoulders, it won't move past that point right there where it hits. But if you move it about almost to 90 degrees and then hinge it in, you can actually get it really far, actually past 90 degrees. So that's really good, but it's a shame you kind of have to do that. And I don't like the color of that hinge in there being that bright red. It's a little distracting if you were to have him posed with his arms out. But he does have a cut here at the upper bicep, double hinged elbows, which are really nice and look great whenever back straight. And at the wrist, he's got that pagan hinge that all Marvel Legends pretty much have, which will hinge out far up and very far back as well. Rotate all the way around. He has a pretty nice ab crunch, which will go very far forward and pretty far back as well. And throughout the mold, when you crunch it, the paint will connect here on the front. It's all blue on the back, but that paint is uniform under there, so that turned out good. And at the waist, he has a cut, which you can rotate all the way around. And at the hips, you can get him to kick this far out and not back at all, but he will kick very high up, a little past 90 degrees. So that's pretty good. And we have a cut here at the upper thigh and double hinge knees. Let's go that far back, back straight. Cut right here at the upper part of the ankle or calf. And he does have the hinge and peg here at the foot, which will go that far up, very far back, and get that ankle pivot. So overall, we have a new body mold used on a figure that I think a lot of people like myself aren't going to care about too much. So is he a must-have? No, unless you want to build the Build-A-Figure Sandman in this series, then you have to get him, or just find the extra part on eBay. So, alright everyone, if you are a fan of UK Spider-Man, I think overall this is a great figure and you should definitely pick him up. So, stay tuned. I will review the new Spider-Man 2099 next.